What is going on, guys? Welcome to another epic Starcraft 2 replays video, I guess is what we would call it. Hope you liked the new background since the last time. We got some new stuff coming out. Some just overall great content coming your way, and I'm excited to get started. Let me know below, do you like the heavy metal in the background? Do you want to go more lo-fi, chill vibes? A little more hip-hop, R&B, little EMD, little dubstep, techno? Let me know what you want to listen to the next time we rock out on the game. Alright, so what are we playing today? Well, we've been playing a lot of StarCraft 2, but also we have been getting a lot of viewers with the StarCraft Cartooned. So what we're going to go ahead and do is get into a little bit of StarCraft Cartooned gameplay, and I'm going to show you hold on. And I'm going to show you exactly how we can go about even getting StarCraft 2 cartooned. Okay, so first off, you're going to want to get StarCraft remastered. Okay, install that. That's what you're going to want to do. Here it is here. I think it's like 20 bucks. Maybe you can get it cheaper somewhere else, but I am on the official blizzard.net menu website. So then we're going to go ahead and install that and hit play. And as you can see, there's a whole new experience. So cool, cartooned. And I think what we're going to do is maybe we'll play like a 1v1 match a little later on. And then what we're going to do is play maybe a couple single player matches. For anyone who's new, who hasn't played this game yet, I definitely want to showcase that to you. Now mine looks already the way it's supposed to. Now let me go ahead and go here, because this is how it's going to look. Okay, let me go to collections, unit skins, equip. Okay, so this is how it's going to look when you first download the game. And real quick, I'm going to drink some of this Fresca. Yes, delicious grapefruit citrus soda water. Okay, 0 calories, 100% flavor. Let's go. Okay, so we got single player, multiplayer, and this is how it's going to look. So now available, you can buy this, and I believe it's let's see here. Oh, it's going to take us to the actual official website. Experience a reimagined Cthulhu sector in StarCraft Cartooned. Okay, it says buy now, so that's one way you can do it. I believe it's $5 for this skin. It is basically like a skin, so I do want you guys to be aware of that. And so yeah, let us go ahead and begin. So you're gonna go down here to collections. You see that? Single player, multiplayer, options, collections, hotkeys. You're gonna go to collections, and you're gonna see all these cool skins. I got this skin. This is the default skin. There's a silver one, a gold one, and then this is from Reforged. When you buy Warcraft 3 Reforged, you get this cool skin background. So this is already equipped. You can do this original one. I'm going to do this one just because it shows a different variety of layouts between Protoss, Zerg, and Terran. But down here, the main point down here is units and structure skins, 2 available, right? You're not going to have this one at first. It'll say buy, and then you're going to just equip, and it's going to change everything over. Also have different announcers down here. We're going to keep our main one equipped there, okay? So now it looks like this. Single player, multiplayer. Okay, looks really nice. There's my name, obviously. And let's go ahead and do a single player on StarCraft Original. And we're going to delete this ID. Okay, we're going to do a new one. We're going to do StarCraft 2 replays. Yeah. Strategies. Oh, I don't know how many words you get. That's all you get. StarCraft 2 replays. Okay. Strategies and more. Boom. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get into Terran Episode 1. There's Zerg Episode 2 and Protoss Episode 3. We'll play a little bit of a custom game as well. We'll go ahead and take a look at that in just a moment. So Okay. Here's a Terran campaign. In the decades since the end of the Guild Wars, the oppressive Terran Confederacy has stood unchallenged in its supremacy over colonized space. All of that changed 4 days ago when a large alien fleet emerged from the warp space and laid waste to the unsuspecting Confederate colony of Chaucera. The Confederacy, fearing that the alien fleet next target will be the colony of Marcera, has sent you to intervene. Acting as magistrate, you are to safeguard the colonists and keep their state of panic from escalating any further. Boot Camp. Office of Colonial Magistrate, Marcera. Okay, so this is a equipment demonstration. We can do it real quick if we want to, or should we skip through it? We'll go ahead and do it. Why not? Why not start the series out right? That little guy right there. Cool. So click A. A is attack. So A, left click. Or you could right click and just move them around. Okay. Pretty simple. We're going to build SCVs from this command center. And that's a supply depot. We'll get into supply depots in just a second here. Actually right now. Okay, so you're going to go down here to build structure. Supply depot. Boom. Okay, a little bit more minerals. And then we're going to build a refinery. No point building a little SCV when our supply cap right here on the top right is full, right? 18 of 18. So when this is completely built, this supply will go up. Okay, so now it's 18 of 26, which means we can now build more. And we're going to send these little guys out. These are our Marines. Okay. Marines are going out to kill some stuff. Look, there's a little Zergling. Oh, dead. Dude. We'll keep a guy back here to kind of watch the line a little bit. And you could also zoom in and out with your mouse scroll button. Okay. So we're looking around for little critters to kill. There's some critters. Dude. They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm gonna get one. They have little plushy Zerglings. Little plush Zergs. They're so cute. What do we got? Try to save as many as you can. Dead. Okay. We're just building more SCVs. What we need to do is build a refinery. So that'd be B and then R. BR. Get used to your hotkeys too right away. If you're watching this for the first time, definitely get used to hotkeys. So BC is a command center. BS is a supply depot, or BR is a refinery. Okay, and we'll get into barracks in a minute. We're just gonna scout the map too. Why not? Why not scout the map while we're waiting? Because this is just a tutorial, so there's probably not gonna be that many enemies to actually attack. Ooh, we're on a space station. Look at the stars, how cute they look. Okay. Yep, right here. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Now we are going to need a barracks. I'm not sure if we're going to have to do that anytime soon. 24 of 100 gas. Okay, so we just need to mine some gas. There we go. And now all my guys are together. Perfect. We're going to get some gas, more gas mining going. So all you're going to do is transfer them over. Usually 3 is good. You could do more. You could like 4 or 5 if the refinery is really far away. You could always do like 4 or 5. In some missions, the refinery is very far away. Okay, the map has been scouted. Probably go right here. Maybe send a guy here. Maybe keep a guy here. Keep a guy here on the forefront. Keep a guy there. Just make sure we light it up. Looking good on all areas. Good coverage of the map. In case anything comes up, don't necessarily have to. We're just waiting for that gas to fill. Okay, we got the gas now. Definitely have the gas, so we could always move them more over if we need to. And then what was the other objective? Build 3 supply depots. Okay, cool. So we're gonna win this game right now. Build that supply depot there. Put some guys on all sides of this. Throw a guy up here. Boom. Beautiful. Oh, I need to pause this real quick. Dang, there we go. Sorry about pausing it. We are back. Alright. This is it, and then we should win. Plenty of gas. Plenty of minerals. That's it. That's your tutorial. Okay? Now, what do you think? You guys ready to get into a game? Let's get into an actual campaign. Wasteland, Office of the Colonial Magistrate. Say they made Edmund Duke look really old and weird and creepy. Okay, objective: find Raynor, build a barracks, train 10 Marines. Guys, this is easy. We're gonna kill this in like 10 minutes. Watch. There's our little workforce. Control 1. I like to put them on a 1, just all together. Might as well. Now we're gonna come down here. Should be something here that I need to fight. Nope. We'll meet up with the Raynor. Oh, he looks cool. You know what I can do too? I can raise the sound. Yeah, we want our own music. Well, I guess you want a little bit of it, right? Because that's how you're gonna hear. That's how you're gonna hear. Okay, anyways. Now we got Jim Raynor. Look at this baddie. He's got his tongue sticking out. That's funny. He's got his tongue sticking out. Okay. We're there. Okay, once you get to this base, you just have to build some SCVs. Well, technically, you don't need to build any SCVs. All you need to do is, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can. Jeez, if I can turn the music off. I'm still gonna hear him talking stuff. I don't think I will actually hear him talk. Oh, maybe. I still hear digital sounds. We're just doing this while we build up a couple minerals. Oh, I lost a guy. I lost a dude. BB is for your barracks. I did that kind of fast. BB. That's a cute little barracks right there. Okay. There's also more mineral patch up here if like you wanted to build another base, but I don't really think you need another base. There's a couple more little guys over here, little critters. I love the layout too. Look how cute everything is with the skeleton bones and just... If you played the original StarCraft or own the original StarCraft, well, one, you won't have to pay for the actual StarCraft game because you already own it, StarCraft Remastered. But all you have to do is buy the skin. But you'll notice a difference. Like, it's so cool. It's so like futuristic and sci-fi, but then they made it like a cartoon.
Can be trained at this facility.
So yeah, we're gonna build some more of these. Pretty sure that's all we need. A couple more guys, and these can lay mines. See, there's a little spider mine right there. You guys want to see what it does? Watch. I'll go lure these guys over here. Come on. I didn't put it close enough. Let me do it right here. Okay, now watch. Yeah, come on. You're dead. That was cool. That was literally all four of them, like nothing. I think you could do like 6 probably. Don't die, Raynor. Boom. Probably better to not actually, you know, get in there, because I lost like half my life. Cool thing about that. Oh, hold on. Some kind of weird. Anyways. Return. Anywho, you can get this guy repaired over here too. Ooh, look at all of our Marines. I'll repair him. You just take your SCV and there's this repair button, R repair, or you could just right click on any mechanical unit that you have. And friendly mechanical units as well. Hope you're sticking around. Smash the like button. We're gonna play a custom game after this one, right? Which I just wanted to show you the beginning campaign. We'll do one more level after this, and then we'll do a custom. And I'll show you all the cool units you can get, because a lot of units are locked right now. You gotta unlock them through the campaign, or play custom, or play ranked. And I got some ranked matches as well, so definitely check out those ranked matches. And let me know what other games you want me to play. I right now been playing Starcraft. We have Project Zomboid. Boom. Project Zomboid's a lot of fun. Play with my wife, and we tag team, so it's like you get 2 people playing at once and watch us kill zombies. Now it's been real recent. Okay, now let's do one more, because we should have some enemies on this one, called Backwater Station. We should have a few enemies.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
Hey, what's up, man? Got your refugees tucked in nice and tight. Provided you can sidestep any more surprises from our Confederate friends and we can keep them away from those critters, they should have an easy time.
Priority alert. Backwater station under attack by unknown alien organisms. Distress beacon activated at 0658. Alerting Confederate headquarters on Tarsonis. Stand by for incoming transmission.
We've already received the distress beacon from Backwater, and we'll take care of it. You just sit tight. You'll be notified if there's anything we think you need to know.
Damn. Listen, if we wait for Confederate reinforcements, that station's dust. I'll head out there now and do what I can. You send in some militia, and we'll save those folks. Trust me.
Alright, objectives: eradicate the alien infestation. Raynor must survive. Easy. Easy. We got this.
Glad to see you, boys.
We got this.
Time to kick some serious butt.
So always put your SCVs on the minerals right away. Let's get these guys up here. We'll start training out of here. Hotkeys: Control 3 my command center, Control 4 my barracks. That way I can shuffle back and forth pretty fast. I'll put these on 1 and 2, maybe Jim on 1. That way I can move Jim around, or I can move the whole team around, right? Okay, perfect. Alright. We want to make sure that like our units don't really take any real hits on anything.
What the hell is that? Looks
Look at
like
this
the
thing.
ground there is alive.
Called a sunken colony. We're gonna put a mine right here. We're gonna put one guy just for visual aid. Okay, we're gonna keep putting our
Your forces
SCVs.
are under
Oh, there we go.
attack.
That works. I took out 2 of them. Honestly, we don't need more. We don't need too many more. After this initial little
Not
defense.
enough minerals.
Could also come up this way. I think there's a few Zergs over here. And remember, you can repair your mechanical unit. You can't repair the Marines right now. The medics don't come till much later. Okay?
SCV good to go, sir.
But let's get around him. That was pretty easy. Okay, I really need to take this thing out, and we have plenty of SCVs now. So we probably won't need to build any more of those. We also got fire bats. Now fire bats will come in just a minute. We could build our own engineering bay, but again, we won't need to in just a minute. We just got to get past this sunken colony, okay? So we're gonna send him in first, and we might lose at least 1 or 2 of these little guys here, okay? No, maybe not. Oh, it's a creep colony. It's a creep colony. It's not a sunken colony, not just yet. Sunken colonies will come later and they actually attack you. Okay, here's a barracks or a bunker.
These things have been out here a while, but they could be
A whole nother base. Okay, we're gonna put these guys back in here just for defense. Actually, we'll need to put those guys there. Put these guys here. And there. And I don't think we'll really need much defense down in this area, so we got more SCVs. That's why I didn't want to make any more SCVs, because we already had some. And we got 2 more barracks. We're also going to get an upgrade here at the Terran Academy. It's a upgrade for the range, of the unit. So pretty cool. And And I thought there was a refinery here. There is not, so I'll go ahead and build one, even though we don't necessarily need it. We can win this game with literally the units we have, as there's not that many other enemies out there, right? So we can do something like that, and these fire bats will take them out pretty easily there. Okay. Okay, we can do a ComSat station. That's kind of cool. Alright, we'll put a couple guys in there anyways. We don't really need to build any more guys, but we are doing the upgrades, which is nice. And then, like I said, it's a very easy, quick mission. We're gonna lose a couple of guys, but I'd rather... not really a big deal, to be honest. We're just gonna clear out everything. You don't have to come down here, but I thought it'd be cool to do it. The winning area is up here in the front top right corner. But they want us to eradicate all the Zerg, so I'm gonna do that. Whether they wanted me to or not. Oh, I missed a whole section over here. We're gonna go clear that out real quick while we're waiting for this last upgrade. Marine Stim Pack. This is a really cool one to have. Okay, we're going to take these guys a little bit more. What we're going to do is light this up. It's our ComSat station. That's pretty cool, right? Infested Command Center. That's what we got to take out real quick. Going to be fairly easy. We're going to go ahead and build some Marines. And why not? Build some fire bats. Oh wait, we're going to use this stim pack first. Now we're going to build some fire bats.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
That just basically means we need a little bit more gas. Fire bats are 50 minerals and 25 gas, and Marines are just 50 minerals, okay? There's some more minerals around here. If you really needed more minerals, there's plenty, and there's gas, but this isn't a very hard mission. This is actually one of the easier missions of the whole game, except for the tutorial, I guess. Okay, stim pack's almost done. That's exactly what I wanted to showcase to you. Now you can only hold 12 at a time per unit control. Let's say I have these ones on 1, and then I have these ones on 2. You'll have 2 different control groups with a bunch of different units. Okay, these guys are coming. They're coming. You could also hotkey these guys here, and also your barracks. Like say you do 5, 6. Now I have 4 here, 5 here, and 6 here. I have all my different barracks on standby just by clicking on the numbers. Now remember, if this is your first time playing, hotkeys are really going to be your best friend, honestly. Okay, so there's a 1 hotkey set group, control 1, and then there's a 2. So now I have 1, 2, I got 2 sets. I can move them together somewhat, okay? So we're going to push these guys all up here and get within the ranks. There we go. I didn't want to block the ramp. Okay, stim. It makes them go like really fast, even faster. Ja! Nothing to clear there. Okay. See how fast they are moving? Watch this. I'm just gonna take it out in like 2 seconds. There it is. Done. Hope you guys enjoyed this beginning part of the campaign. Stick around for a custom game to see all the units.
By destroying a vital Confederate installation, you and your men have violated standing colonial law. As of right now, you're all under arrest. I suggest you throw down your weapons and come peaceably.
Are you out of your mind? If we hadn't burned that damn factory, this entire colony could have been overrun. Maybe if you hadn't taken your sweet time in getting here.
Now, I asked you nice the first time, boy. I didn't come here to talk with you. Now throw down them weapons.
Guess you wouldn't be a Confederate if you weren't a complete pain in the ass.
Yeah. All right. And there you have it. Those are the first 3 little missions. There's quite a few missions, though. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There is a lot of missions. Oh, you guys get a little video before we switch over.
Hey, Sarge, why we always gotta listen to this shit for anyway?
Cause I'm in charge, that's why.
Oh, it don't seem like no good kind of reason to me. Also, hey, what's that?
Hold on right a second. Swing roller.
Looks like you mashed some poor fella's dog, Sarge.
It's a Zerglin, Lester. Smaller type of Zerg. They'd be out this far unless... Oh, shit.
I love you, Sarge.
Dang. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. That is going to have to be for another time, my friends. Survive for 30 minutes. Survive for 30 minutes with literally like Terran with like Marines. Marines and Fire Bats, I think. So, okay. That's campaign. You could also play as a Zerg and as a Protoss. And we're going to get into those in just a second. We're going to play a custom here. Really simple, really easy custom. There's going to be 3 players. Let's see. 3 players. Yeah. Whoop. Hold on. We're going to skip that. Okay, so 3 players. Let's do Meltdown, I guess. And let's do this one. This one looks pretty good. Okay. We're gonna do this one. Obviously I'm gonna be Terran. There's gonna be a Zerg and a Protoss, and we'll show you exactly how that goes. Okay, it's gonna be a free-for-all. And I hope we win. Alright, so we're gonna build some of the SCVs real quick. We're gonna get a good scout here in a minute, but I think we're gonna wait until we get at least 1 Marine so we see exactly what they're doing. This is a lot of fun once you really get into it. You know, play the campaign first. I definitely recommend playing the campaign first. Just for the simple fact that you'll get more used to like the additional units as time goes on. And you'll be able to understand a little better like what each unit does, their kind of strengths and weaknesses for each one as well.
SCV good to go, sir.
Okay. So now we're gonna do 1 more, right? Because we got a 10 counter. I'm gonna let this guy pop out. And when he comes out, we're gonna have him build a supply depot.
Good to go, sir.
We're gonna do it right here. We're gonna do it right here next to these guys. Okay,
SCV good to go, sir.
so we can do 1 more. And they're 50 each. And then once we get 75 minerals, we're gonna do a refinery.
Not enough minerals.
Pretty sure there's, oh, there are 100 on this one. Okay, 100. Okay, supply depot is done. So now that we have the refinery going, we want to do more SCVs. Just keep building SCVs. We want at least a good 12. So 3 more. And then we're gonna need 3 for the refinery. But we already have 1, so we need 2.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
That supply depot is actually a nuisance right there. Yeah, it's gonna be a nuisance.
Good to go, sir.
Okay, we need one more, and we're gonna build a barracks. Now this is where it gets fun. I'm gonna start building units, and we're gonna scout with those units. Try to get the maximum amount of kills as possible. Now remember, we have Protoss, and we have Zerg right now that are going to be trying to attack us. Okay, so we're going to do an engineering bay right next to this. We're not going to be able to make a perfect wall, but we're going to get pretty dang close. Okay, probably going to just go for 2 more, really saturate the mineral line. And to be honest, we probably need another barracks to keep up with production demands.
Good to go, sir.
Okay.
Job finished.
Control 4, Control 5. Just set up the hotkeys.
SCV
And
good
we're
to
going
go,
to start
sir.
putting out some Marines. Now we do need a bunker. But where do we put that bunker, right? Specifically.
You want a piece
Well,
of me,
we're definitely going to want one right here by our mineral line. Okay. Gonna put some more minerals. Definitely want to get some upgrades.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Want at least 4 of these for anyone that might come to attack us. Okay. But we're gonna go ahead and send out some patrol units
Job finished.
just to see what they find.
Additional supply
And
depots
if you're ever running out
required.
of cash, it could be because you have
Additional supply
too high of
depots
a
required.
queue on your buildings.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, that's a good sign. So we're gonna want to defend really well. There we go.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Run away. Repair the building. There we go.
Additional supply depots required. Base is under attack.
Felt like we did pretty good on that. Okay, good. So now those are going to be our biggest competitor, is the Protoss Zerg. It's going to be a little bad, but it's not going to be like crazy bad. But that'll hurt really bad if the Zerg come in here. Okay, we're going to do some upgrades. We're also going to get a factory
Not
now.
enough minerals.
Well, we need a little bit more minerals, okay? But what we can do now, since we didn't die,
You want a piece of
we're
me,
just going to
boy?
keep building Marines.
Job finished.
Not enough minerals.
And once we get a good amount, we're going to go attack. Plus, we need that upgrade still. It'd be nice to get that upgrade.
Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Academy would be nice. For,
Not enough minerals.
like, literally everything else. We can get
Additional
ghosts.
supply
We can get
depots
fire
required.
bats. We can get tanks too, as well, eventually, which is something we should be building up to. Okay, it's my first little force that we're gonna take. See how far we get.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
We need another supply depot. Put one right there. Okay, supply depot is being built. Let's see how strong these guys are. Oh. Oh yeah, they got quite a few guys. Okay.
Additional supply depots required.
We're gonna do some fire bats. Okay. Good thing we didn't panic. Okay, and then we could also get that, the whole fire bat thing. Not fire bat, stim pack upgrade now. Stim pack upgrade would be nice. We're also gonna do our factory now. But fire bats are good against zealots. They're probably gonna transition in a minute, so we should probably go now into whatever it is we're gonna go into. Okay. We're also probably gonna need another supply depot. I'm gonna put it
Upgrade complete.
right here. Engineering
Your
bay.
forces are under
Okay.
attack.
Upgrade. We got the upgrade. How cute they are. Yeah. Fire bats just eat them up. Go for the mineral line. The mineral line will just decimate them. Not bad, not bad. Could be better. There we go. Okay. Just make sure we get those mineral line. Get as many of them as we can. Nice.
Your forces
So
are
now they're gonna have to
under attack.
rebuild all those. They ain't gonna have time to do anything. They're gonna have to rebuild. Okay. So now we're getting some pressure from the Zerg player now, which is fine. We're gonna have tanks in a minute, so we got some upgrades. We could even do another. They're not really messing with us that bad.
Complete.
Looking pretty good. Okay. So now we're gonna get some tanks with siege. We're gonna backfill it with some marines, like a lot of marines.
Not
Okay.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Still not enough minerals. We're gonna do another supply depot.
Not enough minerals.
Gas is pretty good, so I'm gonna throw one more on gas. We got those two upgrades, armor and weapon upgrade. And then we're going to do this marine attack range. Now, you can build tanks in the factory and Goliaths. Goliaths are sweet anti-air and ground defense. Tanks are amazing. You do need to research their tank siege mode ability, which obviously is really easy to do. And we are going to throw a tank right here.
Research complete.
Boom. And that way, we have a huge defense wall system here. We got a wall here kind of blocking our minerals. We're going to build a couple more tanks. And we don't want the Protoss to get too strong. We don't want the Zerg to get too strong. Okay? Okay, upgrades are complete. We need a science facility to do level 2s. But what we're going to do is go armory. And we're going to get Goliaths, okay? Because then we don't really have to worry about nothing after that. Now, I do want to get a couple of fire bats, okay? Just to deal with some of that zealot pressure. But this tank is going to be our main one right here. Our main guy. And he can do vultures with some mines.
Not enough minerals.
You know, just to have some fun with it. We obviously need to get another tank
Not
here in a
enough
minute.
minerals.
Got an armory coming for Goliaths. So we're doing good. And they shouldn't have a whole lot of units. Because why? We took out all of their workers. We're going to have to build a lot of their workers first. We're going to go for Protoss just because they can get fairly strong. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. We're going to set up our siege tank. And we're just going to let it do the work. We're going to come up here with some units. Yeah, see, they don't have much of anything. We're going to take out their pylons. Bring him closer. Research complete. Okay, so now that should probably take them out pretty good. Let's build a couple Goliaths just in case they have some air units. They might. And then that means we need to get we can get a starport. I can showcase that to you real quick. Armory also has vehicle and ship weapon upgrades. So I'm going to go and do a weapon upgrade for vehicles like tanks. We're going to continue to make supply depots. We're not quite capped out yet. I'm saving money just for like Goliaths in general. Trying to showcase most of the units to you in this live stream. That way you guys can get a feel for the whole game. Protoss, luckily on Protoss you only got to see Zealots and Dragoons because they can have some really heavy units. They need some psionic storm abilities where straight up it's just they could just decimate you with this like psionic storm. We get wraiths, we can get battle cruisers, all kinds of great units. We're gonna build a science facility. Okay, so that should have pretty much eliminated him, I feel like. I think there's a base here. We also might need to get a base here in a minute. Yeah, I knew there was another base. Move! He was trying to aim trigger fire my tank. Okay, so we got that other base there. That might even be where I decide to go next. Actually, I think I have my own right here. Let's see. It's either right here or somewhere else. Okay, did you see that? That was some kind of parasite from the Zerg army. So we want to be careful with that. Let's go battle cruiser instead of ghosts. We're going to build one of these. Science vessel. You might have some cloaked units. And now we can do some mines. Eyes for mine. Eye. Just kind of start placing them where we might think there might be. Whoa, what's that? Yep, see. There is.
Add-on complete.
They're starting to build up some pressure on us now. So now we can come back over here. We're definitely going to want some more tanks. A little bit more heavy duty. And we're going to build our command center. Second base. Also, ComSat doesn't hurt to have. Now they just got hit with one of our mines. But like mines too, they're good for defense, but they're also good for like visual kind of helps us. What is it? What am I trying to say? Like know where they're at before they get to us, in a way. You know what I mean? Stim. Tank. So these tanks are going to be for both sides. Obviously that one's going to be for here. That one's going to be for there. They want to use this as a choke point for some reason. Maybe because there's no mines. So we're going to go ahead and hook up that area with some mines. And you only get 3. So you want to be very picky about where you put those mines, I guess, in general. Now these guys are cool. They have a lot of cool different abilities that you can research. Let's do irradiate.
Insufficient phosphine gas. Base is under attack.
Okay, we're gonna scout a little bit and see what we find over here. There we go. Because they're gonna try to expand on us pretty good, I think. They might even already be over there. We're gonna put a mine here. And guess what? We're gonna build a battle cruiser. Whoop whoop. Yes, sir. There we go. No point wasting a mine on one little creature.
Your forces are
Yep, I kind of thought they were here. No, run away. Don't die. Yep, okay. That was dumb to send my tank down there anyways. They got some flying units. Okay, irradiate. It makes him get weak and die. Whoa.
Not enough energy.
Okay, we're definitely gonna need some turrets. Definitely need some turrets. Turrets are gonna be a must. Okay, repair this. Repair that. That's okay. We got a battlecruiser coming out in just a second.
Your forces are under attack.
Whoa, yep. Got a lot of mutas. A lot of mutas.
Base is under attack.
Oh yeah.
Insufficient Western base.
They can be able to do nothing with that, baby. Alright. Okay, now we're just gonna build some more Goliaths, since obviously all they want to do is just have flying units. And Marines, that's easy. It'll just really just destroy them. I still got my science vessel too, so if they get a cluster, they're done for. Okay, easy. Are running out of minerals a little bit.
Not enough minerals.
We can fix that by sending some over here. How many do I even have? I guess I don't have that many even over here right now. Okay.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Gonna save up a couple here.
Job's finished.
Get like 3 or 4 out of it. At least another one.
SCV good to go, sir.
Okay. We're gonna do level weapon 1 ships. Level 1 ships.
SCV good to go, sir.
Boom, there we go. It's just about keeping up with our SCVs too. I got lazy and I didn't make as many as I should have.
Me, boy.
Not enough minerals.
There we go. Okay. Now,
Good to go, sir.
I say we take this base out because that's where we're gonna do the most damage. They obviously,
Good to go, sir.
we're gonna come up here. Oh, no. Come back down. We're just gonna wait for a second. Take out any of these guys. How about that? Holy moly. Nice. Yeah, those Goliaths are sweet. There we go. Okay. Doing a good job here. Doing a good job. We're going to take that out so that way it doesn't hit our Goliaths. Oh, we need to back up. Uh-oh. They're going to take out my battle cruiser. No, don't take it out. Nice.
Piece of me, boy.
I got one. Okay. Obviously, we need some more tanks. Whew. I almost didn't get away with that one, did I? Okay.
I can't build there.
Better put some of these.
You want a piece
I'll
of
really
me,
be
boy?
screwed.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? I can't build that. You want a piece of me, boy?
And do one of those. Okay.
Ready to roll out.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, that was insane. We need way more
Visualized.
Goliaths.
Not enough minerals.
Job finished. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, I feel like we should take over this part first.
Battle cruiser visualized. Job finished.
Yep. Perfect.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? Piece of me, boy.
I'm gonna put actually one of these here. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna put one right there.
Base is under attack.
Really? Okay. And then these are gonna go here.
Your forces are under attack.
Siege mode. There we go. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Not so bad.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, we're gonna need to build some more Goliaths.
Your forces are under attack.
Marines are M on this one. A bunch of M's. Let's build some Wraiths.
Not enough minerals.
I'm gonna take these guys out. We need a guy to repair this. Not bad. Okay, so at least we got that part cleared. I don't know how many more bases he has though, that's a crappy part. But as long as we keep building and blocking, like I think we're gonna be okay. Right, that's a big thing, is making sure they continue to not be here. Right? I guess that's the biggest thing. Okay, we're pushing. We're pushing up. It's in this freaking game already. End it. Pretty cool though, isn't it? Oh. There we go. Return. Oh dang, oh dang, oh dang, oh dang. You know what I should do? I'll take a couple of these guys over here to repair. It's a good idea. Bring a couple guys over here. This guy, I'm just gonna bring right here right away.
Your forces are under attack.
Read the waiting launch orders.
Okay. Now this one will be 6. Got our own little fleet right here. These guys are almost healed.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, dang. Dang. Okay, we're gonna go this way.
Waiting launch. You want a piece of me, boy?
Alright, they gotta be getting a little weaker, but that base right there is gonna suck. So we're just gonna come around here. We're gonna do this, and we're just gonna make missile turrets. How about that?
Your forces are under attack.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Piece of me, boy.
Okay, cool. We're making progress. Put this one down here.
Me, boy.
Let's go ahead and move up. Feel like we got plenty of stuff to move up with. There we go. There's a majority of where their base is. So that's good. Repair.
I can't build there.
Oh. Nice. I think we got it, boys. I think we got it here. Just gonna throw everything we got at it.
Your forces are under attack.
Job finished.
Yep, and you ain't gonna be able to get over there anyways. I got a guy right here. You're talking to my guy all wrong.
Job finished. Job finished. Job finished.
There we go, there we go.
Forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Nice. We're in there. Oh, Oh, okay. There it is, okay. Beautiful, beautiful. That's the way you do it. And that's a game, guys. Took over the whole map. Could have got more bases if we wanted to. And that's almost all the unit structures for this Terran. Specifically. Boom. Against all three races right there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't. And smash that like button for me. And we'll see you all in another series like this. We'll get in more custom games, more of that Terran campaign if you guys are interested. So let me know what you want to see more of.